The Pentagon is sending more than 3,000 additional soldiers to the Middle East to protect against any revenge attacks from Iran. Chip Reid spoke with two women who just saw their husbands sent to that region. He's at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, with more on the story. Chip, good morning to you. Can you tell us how military families are handling this situation?
Well, I can tell you that when the president calls 911, the phone rings here at Fort Bragg. And for the soldiers of the 82nd Airborne Division, that means that they have to be ready to go in 18 hours or less. And for the families, that means a lot of stress and also a lot of pride in what they do for this country.
Just like that.
Yes.
Your life went from normal family life to
chaos.
Rachel Hurdle and her husband, Sergeant Alexander Hurdle, were visiting her family in Ohio when he got the call to head to the Middle East.
The previous two deployments were all planned, and so we had time to get ready. This one threw us for a loop.
Let's go. Hurdle is one of thousands of servicemen and women of the 82nd Airborne Division that specializes in parachute assault operations and in responding to emergency crisis situations anywhere in the world.
You admire him for what he does?
I do. I cannot imagine leaving my children, and I know that it breaks his heart. But this is what we decided as a family we would do, that we would be a military family.
It's just sad. Everything he's gonna miss, it's sad.
Jill Jarogowski's husband left for the Middle East on Sunday.
Your heart is swelling with pride. Like, you're so proud of him, but it's shattering at the same time. It is the most unexplainable feeling. I can't even really describe it.
We're at home getting our support system together and being ready for him to be gone.
Hurdle and her husband have one biological son who is 8 and 3 foster children.
That my children have finally bonded with a man that wants to be their daddy. And if he were not to come home, how would I tell that to them?
This is what military families go through all the time.
It is. But we often don't say it out loud.
For security reasons, the soldiers of the 82nd Airborne Division have been told they cannot take their cell phones and they cannot tell their families where they're going. And if history is any guide, they could be gone for 9 months or even more. Tony?
Oh, Chip, thank you very much. Think about that. You can't say where you're going. You don't know how long you're going to be gone.
Yes.
And you get 18 hours of warning before you leave.
That wife said it best when she said she's so proud, but it's so shattering at the same time. And imagine how frightening and terrifying that must be for them.
It was those two conversations were so moving. I mean, what these families, give up to serve
It's a great piece from Chip. I mean, it's pride and concern intermingled.
Once again, there are real people behind these numbers.
Yes.
You always need to be reminded
3,000 families is 3,000 troops.
That's right.